Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. Weekly market recap. Thank you for joining. Like, subscribe, and let's see what SPY and friends brought us in the past week. SPY on the weekly, 2.3% to the upside. Now, going into this upper red line. This upper red line is the upper border of this red trend line, breaking up and above, and we will confirm that bulls are here. And bulls are here to stay inside this green channel, and as long as SPY is holding inside this green channel, we are good to go. Now we can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. The Fibonacci will give us the next support and resistance for price action. This red line is the next resistance. Above it, 460 and then 474 and new all-time highs, maybe before the end of 2023. Let me know in the comments below. 5 or 6 more weeks until the end of 2023. Believe it or not. Let me know in the comments below. Have you already started preparing for 2024? If not, this is the time. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next week. Today, start preparing for 2024. What do you need to do? You need to go over all your trades during 2023 and search for the bad ones, search for the good ones, where you kept your strategy, where you kept your rules, and where you broke your rules. And this is how you will identify what you did wrong, what you did good, and how to become a better trader. 2024 QQQ back at the 388 area. 388 was the peak of July. Now back at it. Bulls are looking very good on the Qs, breaking above, long continuation towards the 411, new all-time highs is in with reach. All depends, of course, next week, Nvidia earnings, good reaction for Nvidia earnings, and we will see the Qs, and of course also the SPY going up towards 411 and then 444 before 2024. Dow Jones, bullish continuation. Now the 350 resistance. 350, very important area of support and resistance. It was support over here, as you can see, during July. Broke to the downside and then became resistance during August and September. Now, once again, resistance. Long continuation towards 356. And then we will meet this red line. IWM, overall, very bullish week. 5.5% to the upside overall. 181, very tough area of resistance. Why? Only by looking left we can understand that this area, the 180, 181, support over here, support over here, support over here. So by default from price action, by the natural things of price action, this area is once again resistance, and it's also the 50% retracement, downtrend, bounce, 50% retracement area. Now let's see continuation breaking up and above, and we will see 185. Bitcoin on the weekly, doji, this trend line is giving hard time for bulls of Bitcoin. As you can see, it's the 4th week in a row that bulls of Bitcoin are struggling to break up and above towards the 40K area. We can be a little bit more accurate, and then you can see it like this. But it's not rocket science. It's only technical analysis. It doesn't have to be an accurate price. Trend lines and Fibonacci gives us the most accurate areas of support and resistance. And as you can see, now we have, since I'm recording this video, less than 2 days until this weekly candle is closing. If it will close like this, we have a doji inside candle after a bull run off a trend line, some kind of a pullback, some kind of a retracement will not be surprising. First to the 33,300 and then 31,300. Ethereum, this area, the 2064 area, all this area between the 2000 and the 2140, very tough resistance. Look left. Try to identify why price is stuck where it is. 2 weeks over here, 2 weeks over here, 2 weeks over here, support over here, and here it was support, support, resistance. So once again, this area between the 21, 22 area, very tough resistance, long continuation above it, but we have an inside candle on the weekly, breaking below the 1900s. We will see once again this red trend line. This red trend line goes way back to June of 2022, and since then holding the higher lows. Crude oil, uptrend, doji retracement, now doji of the 618 Fibonacci retracement, and as we all know, the combination of doji after a trend line, after a downtrend, 618 retracement, we might see a bounce. First, we need to break at least 2-3 days above the 78 area, and then above the 81 area, and then we will see once again the 95 natural gas futures on the weekly. Basically, in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, holding above this red zone. Not surprising, this red zone, we all know it. We have been talking about this red zone in the past few weeks or so. It was a very tough resistance since January of 2023 until October. Broke to the upside, went all the way up to this upper trend line. Now, going back, retracement, holding as support this red zone, from resistance to support, maybe one more touch on this yellow trend line, and then back up. It all comes down to understanding in-depth candlestick analysis, trend lines, and Fibonacci levels. We still have on the daily, we have this gap at the 267, and we have a gap at the 345. Breaking below the 285, this gap will get filled. What else do we have? XLE, trend lines from resistance to support. Now let's see, can we get a bounce once again off this trend line back to 88? Above 88, we will see 93, and we can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, 2 consecutive weeks holding on the 618 Fibonacci retracement, 618 Fibonacci retracement now holding a support together with the trend line. Some kind of a bounce back to the 86, 87 area, and then to the 90 will not be surprising. XLV basically moving sideways. The 123 area, very important area of support. Now, if you want to go long on XLV, we need to wait 2-3 days breaking above the 129.60, 130 if you like, and then we have all the levels to the upside. Before we continue, I want to welcome you all and present to you our exclusive Black Friday deal, Fibonacci Traders Premium Room, 34% off. You don't want to miss this early Black Friday sale. You need to use Black Friday code and you will grab 3 months of premium Discord access for only $117 US. Originally $177. It costs less than your morning coffee, $1.95 per day. Why you want it? Because you will get daily and weekly insights. You will stay ahead with fresh trading ideas from me and from other members. You will learn how to master swing and day trading ideas. You'll get daily guidance for your successful trading journey. And of course, you will have VIP access to me, personalized insights from me, 7 years full-time trader. I am mastering candlestick analysis, Fibonacci, and trend lines. Your questions, any question will be answered. You will engage in private Q&A to refine your strategies. So, use this link. I will post this link in the first comment in this video. So, check it out. Apple, bullish continuation, amazing bounce off October lows until yesterday. 13% to the upside, and 13%, 13, we all know, is a Fibonacci number. Now 190 area, resistance. It was resistance over here, the peak of September. It was a very important area of support during July of 2023. Now, once again, resistance. Long continuation above it, and we will see 198 new all-time highs on Apple. Above it, we can take trend line. Above 198, we will see 214. About this area, the 210, 214. Let me know, can we see above 210 new all-time highs, and then towards the 210 before 2023? Let me know in the comments below. Share your comments, share your feedbacks, share anything that you want. Tesla, downtrend continuation until proven otherwise with all the last week, 9% to the upside, but we are still inside a very steep downtrend. Is it the time to buy Tesla? I don't know. I just want to see Tesla continuation above the 247. I would wait for, at this time, if you're not long yet, I would wait, or for retesting the 222 area support and then next leg up towards the red line, or just wait for a few days, Tesla breaking and holding above this red line, and then we can start taking our long position on Tesla if you're not long yet. If you're already long on Tesla, in my opinion, you need your stop loss. If it was me, my stop would be below this red line, below the 207 to the downside. But this is only me. It's only my opinion. You need to do your own due diligence, because in the end of the day, it's your money. No one else will take care of your money except yourself. Google, continuing its way to the upside, gained back all this October red bar to the downside. Now 135 from support, now resistance, long continuation, and in my opinion, we will see this red line to the upside getting retested once again, maybe at the 150 area. Microsoft, only because the open AI news in the last hour or two, last Friday, yesterday. Doji above the 366, holding, but a doji after this bull run never signals long continuation. We need to wait and see now how Microsoft will react, how Microsoft will open Monday. 361 now needs to hold, and then next leg up, retesting the 377, and then towards the 423. In my opinion, we will not see 423 before the end of 2023. But if 361 will hold, or even 350 will hold, then we will get next leg up towards 424. Shopify, bullish sentiment since 2 weeks ago after the earnings. Now 70 once again. Resistance. Why? It was resistance over here during June, July, and even August. Very tough resistance. But now bulls are coming into the 69, 70 area with a much more strength that they did over here. Now let's see continuation, and then we will see 81 and 98 to the upside. We can also take trend lines to help us understand that this trend line is our guide for future higher highs. And we will see 90 and maybe 98 together with this red line. Netflix, bullish continuation. Nothing stops the bulls of Netflix. Finally, after so many attempts, bulls of Netflix closing the week above the 455 area. Now let's see continuation towards the 500 and then 570. We may not see 570. 21% more to the upside. 21. You guessed it. It's a Fibonacci number. Amazon. Nice week. Closing second week in a row above the 142. 142. Tough resistance over here. As you can see, July till September. Very tough resistance. Now, 2 weeks above it. Long continuation 150 and then 160 together with this trend line. If you want to really understand the in-depth relationship and multi-time frames between trend lines, Fibonacci, and candlestick analysis aka pure price action, multi-time frames, and anything you want to trade, stocks on any time frame, crypto on any time frame, futures on any time frame, forex on any time frame, this is all you need to know. This is all you need to understand. Fibonacci, candlestick analysis, and trend lines. Check the links in the description below. Choose your path for your own financial freedom. AMD 122. Resistance over here. Price always goes back to places he visited before. This 122 area, very tough resistance during last summer, June, July, August. Now, once again resistance. Looks like bulls of AMD is out of fuel. Now let's see if bulls of AMD can hold above the 115 and then next leg up towards the 131. Nvidia still struggling. Let's clean the chart. This red zone, very tough resistance. As you can see, since July, each and every time Nvidia tried to break up and above, failed. It did not fail yet, but if you see the size of the candles, big candle, lower, smaller candle, and last week, very small candle on this zone of resistance. Let's see where, if you're not long yet on AMD, I would wait for a few days breaking above the 500. And don't forget, AMD earnings coming up November 21st, which is next Tuesday. So if you're not long yet on Nvidia, I would wait post earnings. Meta finally breaking up above, closing above this major zone, this red zone that Meta just bounced up and down inside it since July, now breaking up and above. Next resistance 353 and then 383 to the upside. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. More videos coming up during this weekend. Until the next video, stay safe.